I just wanted to share how I calculate my consumption in a week. The last time I calculated my weeks or 1.5 week consumption was July 5. So now I'm going to start calculating my consumption on July 6. And I'm going to use this calculator to calculate it. So I'm going to add all my consumptions until July 11. Let's see. Let's start. This is the fact. This is the result and the science behind the fluctuations, that you should not feel bad sometimes when you eat a lot during the day. But there are times or days that probably you eat a lot today and then tomorrow you're gonna eat less. So here is the proof. So I'm gonna start to July 6. My consumption on the July 6 was 1,492. Now I'm gonna plus the July 7. The July 7 consumption was 1,623. So I'm gonna do that. Plus 1,623. Then plus the July 8 was 1,000 only. So I'm gonna put that 1,000. Then plus to July 9. So July 9, I ate a lot. That was 1,888. 1,888 plus the July 10 was 1,475. So 1,475. That's it. Now plus July 11. July 11, that was yesterday, 1,938. So plus 1,938. These are all my consumptions. Now I'm going to count this. I started 6. So how many days is that? So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 6 days. Now I'm going to equals. So 9,416. Now I'm going to do that, to divide this by 6 days. By 6. So the total of my consumption is 1,569 a day. That's the answer. Regardless of how much I eat in a day, see, there's a fluctuation. 1,492, 1,600, 1,000, and then 1,8 and 1,4 and 1,9. These are all the fluctuations of what I consume in a day, in a daily basis. But if you're going to add all that in a week and then divide that, for example, in a week is 7 days, then divide that to the day, and then the amount of consumption in a day will be showed up. The true consumption is 1,569. It fluctuates, depends on how you move, depends on how much you do in a day, how much energy you burn in a day, and that's how much you eat. But I mentioned before that I'm not going to make any other content about calorie deficit or losing weight or maintaining weight, but that was the last. But I'm making a follow-up, but this is not about the calorie deficit way or how to manage it. I'm just showing you the proof that don't feel bad when you just started doing your calorie deficit, just like what you're doing, like you have no idea and you're just going to start, and you feel like you messed it up in some days, and then you want to give up because you ate a lot than what you wanted. Like your goal is 1,500 calories, then you ate about 2,000 to 2,500 calories sometimes. Don't stop. Don't feel bad. This is we are human. Our body is different. We do different things, in a day-to-day basis, in our daily activities, in our daily functions, we do different things, so we consume our energy in different tasks, and we all have a different situation. So whatever whenever what matter is, whenever you eat, you have the baseline. You started knowing your baseline, and you started reducing a little at a time, and then whatever you do, how much you reduce or how much you intake, just make sure that you feel full, because you are fueling your body for your for the energy that you need for your daily task. You don't you don't wanna you don't wanna feel like, oh, I have to eat less because this is what is the standard based from the Google or your fitness instructor or your health coach or like that. But do not ignore your doctor, fitness instructor, coach, or health coach, whatever program that if you are in any of that. Do not, do not ignore on everything what they say, because all what they say, you have to compile them and then pick up whatever that is going to work for you. And remember, whatever they say, just make sure that when you eat, you will pack your plate with the macro and micronutrients from carbs, proteins, and leaves and fruits. Just make sure that you will have them all for your body, because you are going to fuel your body. You are not just going to eat just because you want to eat this kind of food and you couldn't stop. That's why health coach, fitness instructor, nutritionist, doctor, they are also important. But but if you have a health issue, please go get a health check first, so you'll know that your health coach or your fitness instructor or nutritionist advice to you will work to your body. But also combine it with the way you listen to your body, because there's a science behind of our eating. They said, like, some people live to eat, and some people eat to live. Some people live to eat. They seem like just live to eat. It said the word. Some people eat to live, because it said the word that they need to eat so they can live, and it have a different definition. Some people need to eat, whether it's soft diet or indifferent diets, because that's what their body needs, because our body is different. And especially if a person have a health issue, they have a different diet that they needed to undergo. They have a different diet that they needed. So if you are your body is normal, you don't have any health issue, the most effective way is listen to your body. When I say listen to your body, make sure that while you are eating, you listen to your body and feel that if you are still hungry or if you're still full. Because if you are still hungry and you just want to stop eating just because the standard said so, that this is what you're supposed to eat only, then later on you're going to be snacking again, and then you ended up eating a little sweets and this and this and that, and your cravings will elevate. Make sure that you will stop eating when you are already full, but make an adjustment, a little reduce of the food at a time. So I hope this helps again. And I said last time, like what I already said, that I'm not going to make any calorie deficit or whatever, because we are all different. We have different situation. We do different things in every day. We do different things on not doing every day, and we do different things like what chores or tasks we are connected and not. So do you sometimes just sit all day and then space, give a routine, but you give a routine schedule for your workout, then that means different. But there are some people that they don't need to work out because they do a lot during the day in a day-to-day basis. So focus on the what important is when we eat. We will stop when we are full, because some people, they don't stop even they are already full. But some people, they stop even they are not full yet. So the key balance is stop eating when you are already full. So do not stop eating when you are not full yet, and please stop eating when you are already full. I hope that will make sense and clear. And then if you want to try this method that I just showed you, then kindly please leave a comment and tell me what is your calorie consumptions in a day when you did this procedure. Like you found out that, okay, I'm eating day to day, this like this and like that. Like sometimes you eat 1.5, sometimes you eat 1.9, and then you feel bad or you are just okay. But when you're just curious how much you really take in a day by doing this method, doing this math, and you found out that, hey, even I ate last time this a lot of food, this a lot of calories, and ended up knowing that you are only, for example, you are only consuming 1,800 a day or 1,500 a day, regardless the fluctuation of how much you eat in a day. And anyway, let's go back to what important is. You will stop eating when you are already full, and you will not stop eating if you don't feel full yet. I hope that makes sense, and please leave a comment down. Comment if you experienced this or if you tried this formula and you found out how much you eat, because nobody sticks sometimes except if you are already expert on sticking on your calorie deficit. Sticking on your, like, without calorie deficit, you are just eating 3 times a day or twice a day, like that. Or if you are one of the person who are curious, who just eat once a day or eat twice a day, but you don't measure how much you eat. You just found out that just curious how you want to measure and how much you eat, even you eat only once or twice a day, and then you just want to find out how much you consume daily by doing this math. So thank you again for watching, and bye bye.